John was a successful businessman, but he had a secret. For years, he had been battling addiction to alcohol and drugs. Despite his success, John's addiction had taken a toll on his personal and professional life. He had lost relationships, friends, and business opportunities because of his addiction. One day, John hit rock bottom. He was fired from his job, and his family had given up on him. He realized that he needed to make a change if he was ever going to turn his life around. He checked himself into a rehab facility and began the difficult journey of recovery. The first few weeks were tough for John. He struggled with cravings and depression, but he was determined to overcome his addiction. He attended counseling sessions and support group meetings, and slowly but surely, he began to see progress. As he continued his journey to sobriety, John began to rebuild his life. He reconnected with family and friends, and they were amazed at the positive changes they saw in him. He began to volunteer in his community, and started to feel a sense of purpose and meaning in his life that he had never felt before. Eventually, John found a new job and started to rebuild his career. He was grateful for the second chance he had been given, and he worked hard to make the most of it. He was sober, happy, and healthy, and he felt like he had a new lease on life. Years went by, and John continued to live a sober and fulfilling life. He had become an inspiration to others who were struggling with addiction, and he often spoke at recovery events and shared his story to help others who were going through similar struggles. Looking back on his journey, John realized that overcoming addiction had been the hardest thing he had ever done, but it was also the most rewarding. He was grateful for the support of his family and friends, and for the opportunity to turn his life around. He knew that he had a